Unless you're an avid NBA League Pass watcher or a fan of the team, you might not be familiar with some of the younger players on the Washington Wizards. The one fun thing about watching teams that are rebuilding is seeing flashes of what that young talent can become. For the Wizards, one of these players is Kyshawn George, who's showing impressive flashes on both ends of the floor. I'm going to take a deeper dive into the rookie's game to highlight where he's making an impact and why he looks like a valuable player for the Wizards' young core. The 24th pick of the 2024 draft, George has a versatile skill set that teams covet in wings. Listed at 6'8", he's comfortable handling the ball and facilitating for others. One major reason for this is he grew up playing point guard before a major growth spurt. Now it's worth noting that George's offensive numbers in his rookie year on paper don't pop off the page, though he's getting to play through mistakes, and it has led to some very intriguing results. George here catches the ball and hands it off to Jordan Poole before setting a quick ghost screen, where shortly after he receives the ball. Now the rookie has a very good perimeter defender in Nickeil Alexander-Walker on him, and Jonas Valanciunas is there to set a screen, though George goes away from the screen and around the right elbow. He is one-on-one versus Alexander-Walker, but starts to decelerate. At 6'8", George has a size advantage, but also uses his strength to create some space and finishes at the basket while drawing the foul. Kyshawn shot well off the dribble in his 1 year of college and has had some instances displaying that out of pick and roll, though the passing flashes out of the action are also intriguing long term. Here George brings the ball up, and the Wizards are getting into their offense quickly, as Richaun Holmes is setting a screen with 20 seconds left on the shot clock, though it's a slip screen, and Holmes is rolling to the basket, and two defenders are now focused on the rookie. This created an advantage, and George, with the quick response and height to easily see over the defenders, makes the right pass, and it leads to 2 points. Like many rookies, he can have growing pains handling the ball, though getting to learn through these reps while processing the speed of the NBA game is beneficial. The rookie has also shown he can create for teammates attacking closeouts, along with on possessions where he initially starts without the ball. Kyshawn starts this possession setting a screen on Jamal Murray, as Jordan Poole works to get the handoff from Alex Sarr. However, once Poole has the ball, he slips, and you can see George on the right wing getting ready to start running through the paint. As Poole gets up, he runs a quick screen and roll with Sarr before passing it to George. Now with the ball, the rookie's initial cut helped create an advantage, as it not only forced a switch, but it also cleared the runway for Sarr as Nikola Jokic works back to recover. Kyshawn then makes the savvy pass, and it leads to a cutting dunk. Here Chris Middleton brings the ball up as Kyshawn starts in the left slot. Though as this happens, you can see Alex Sarr is prepared to set a screen on Kyle Kuzma, with the rookie working to the ball. George gets it, and immediately gets downhill with Kuzma on his back. As he has a foot in the paint, you can see a few different things unfolding here. Alex Sarr is open on the perimeter, but with Brook Lopez rotating to the ball and AJ Green collapsing towards the paint, Chris Middleton's beginning to cut from the right wing. The rookie shows patience, and with Lopez still on the ball, George throws it to Middleton in stride, leading to an open layup. The one area where the rookie has really impressed this year is defensively. Given his size, length, and anticipation, George has the versatility to defend various positions and doesn't back down from the task of guarding all-star caliber players. Since the All-Star break, he's also been racking up steals and blocks at a very impressive rate. Naz Reid gets the ball here coming off a screen and presents a tough matchup for George. Reid's very capable of putting the ball on the floor and is 50 or more pounds on him here, though the rookie holds his ground. For a second, though, it looks like Naz might have created some space in the paint. However, George recovers and uses verticality to contest the tough turnaround jumper, and it leads to a miss. George is tasked here with defending one of the NBA's premier scorers in Devin Booker as Monty Morris comes over to set a screen. The rookie works through the screen, though both defenders stick with Booker, which could lead to a potential advantage as the screener popped out to the perimeter. Booker makes the pass back to Morris, but Kyshawn quickly rotates and is already in great position as the ball handler looks to get downhill. Morris gets into the paint, but George is giving him little room to operate, and when he tries to create space, the rookie has counters. This results in a tough fadeaway at the end of the shot clock for what briefly looked like a potential advantage. Kyshawn here has the daunting task of defending Giannis Antetokounmpo in isolation. Given Giannis's ability to take opponents off the dribble with power and speed, this is an incredibly tough spot for the rookie. Giannis tries getting downhill, But despite giving up size, George holds his own here. Now, as Giannis tries to initially gather the ball, the rookie does a nice job raising his arm up to make this a little more difficult. As a result, Giannis doesn't gather the ball cleanly, and when he does try to quickly shoot off the gather, George has higher ground as he's already in the air and swats the shot attempt. George's array of skills also leads to steals, where he leads all rookies on a per game basis. Kyshawn here is defending Cam Johnson, who has the ball on the left wing. Though as he hands it off to Trendon Watford, it appears the rookie was going to stick with his initial assignment. Though that changes, as George quickly reacts and is now at Watford's side as he's going downhill. As Watford gathers into the Euro step, Kyshawn gets in front of him and gets his hands on the ball before eventually ripping it away to prevent a shot at the rim. So what's George's long-term NBA role? Given that two-thirds of his shots so far in his rookie season have been threes, the 3-and-D trajectory could be what you'd expect. Though I think there's potential for more. This would obviously require improvement from the 21-year-old, but I think the potential is there to be someone who can bully smaller opponents, create shots for himself, while also being utilized as a secondary playmaker. The rookie has shot well off the catch when left open, but still has room to grow in that regard to pair with his defensive ability. George is proving to be a very intriguing player and has a skill set that should help him carve out a nice role with the Wizards' young core for the foreseeable future. If you made it this far, thank you. And if you enjoyed the video, don't hesitate to like and subscribe to stay up to date on my basketball analysis throughout the 2024-25 season.